mean, step back a little bit. Well, ask yourself a basic question about network integrity. You guys talked about the Russia hoax nonstop.
The FBI was investigating it. The FBI was investigating it. So we covered them.
And so you took the words of unnamed FBI agents and put them on your network as if they were the gospel truth. You did it again and again. A viewer of your network would have believed that Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin conspired in 2016.
No.
That was totally and preposterously false.
No.
Well, that's
what you just said is false.
It's not false. It's true. There are people all over the place who are still claiming Russia, Russia, Russia to this day. There are so many people who think that Donald Trump is involved in Russia because of that nonsense investigation that stems all the way back that you guys knew early on that there wasn't any evidence to prove. And I know this interview is from before the election, but I think it's important for us to go back and look at some of this stuff because the media altered history by how they covered Russia. And Jake Tapper's sitting here right now denying it in the interview that was before the election with J.D. Vance. The media had a direct impact, potentially swaying the election in multiple ways. Number one, covering Russia the way that they did for 4 straight years. And number two, covering up the Hunter Biden laptop. Forget about the pardon right now, but this the Hunter Biden laptop that got covered up. And the media was involved in all this. The social media was too.
It was a constant narrative on television.
Sure.
So that's a constant narrative that gets into people's minds, especially low information people that just watch the news,
Sure.
that you're in collusion with Russia. So that's one.
Sure.
So that changes the narrative.
You covered it in a way that gave credence to anonymous sources' accusations. You did it yourself. Your network did it, Jake.
It made so many people believe Russia, Russia, Russia that they can't not believe it now. Their whole belief system is tied up into believing that Donald Trump colluded with Russia, and now that's all that there is Russia, and Donald Trump is a Russian asset. And it's all based off the media and the Democrat Party lying about it for all these years about Donald Trump and Russia.
Now, anyone who considers himself a legitimate, objective observer of American politics, if you really want the best person to win, you would want people to not lie. And the only reason why they got away with this lie was because they continually labeled you as this horrible threat to democracy and Hitler.
Yeah.
And now, unfortunately, they can't see the truth because the media's broke them. It's the Goldstein effect. They hated Goldstein in 1984 because they were trained to. They didn't even know why they hated him. Everyone needs to read 1984, and if you've read it before, you should reread it. The similarities between how they treated Goldstein's character and how they treat Trump are scary. I mean, if you read one book in your whole life, let it be 1984, because the damage done to Trump haters is hard to witness. This damage will last into the future and into future elections. These people will forever be damaged by Trump, and Trump didn't even do anything to them. The blind hate is irrational, and the media is partially responsible for the way these people think. And now it's left up to the rest of us to try to change the way they think, because we can't leave things in this way forever. America can't sustain ourselves going in the direction we're going in, with half of the country thinking the way that half the country does. Even if you're on the opposite side who thinks that Republicans are the ones who are idiots. We still have to get to this point where we can converse and have real life conversations about what's really happening. And if half the population is so emotionally damaged by what's actually happened, then it's hard for us to have those conversations. But we have to have them nonetheless, because we can't have things so polarized and so divided forever. If you're still with me, hit that like and subscribe button. Maybe comment and share. Watch one of these other videos. Thank you for watching.